Page 10, Ashokan or Ashokan or however you want to pronounce it, Farewell. 3/4 time, no sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. Make sure you can do the C major scale, at least one octave up and down. It's a beautiful piece. There's various arrangements of it, and I recorded one of the piano arrangements on my other channel. If I can remember, I'll put a link in the description. It's just gorgeous, but you'll find lots of recordings of this. Coming in on beat 3, there's a pickup beat here. Let's start with let's just make sure we got the notes in the fingering. Right hand, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Crossover. And 2 and 3 and rest, rest, rest. And then they say lift. They want you to move. I would prefer to connect all of these. Starting at measure 5, this, and this, I'd like to connect all of that. So I suggest you do maybe a 2, and bring the thumb under and do that again. Connect it, if you can. I'd like to connect all that together. So, and then measure 6, you're here. Then I measure 4th finger, and 2. Gets back to what I was saying. When we have repeated notes, sometimes we'll change positions. That's fine. Then lift up. Now you can come up, or lift up. Till it go down. Lift up to go down. That's what they said. Rest. And again on measure 13, 1, 2, and then a 1. Connect those. Then on measure 17, I would suggest you do a 1, 2, 4, not 1, 3, 5, because they want you to do a 1, 3, 5, lift up. That's a beginner's fingering. We got to get out of this. More advanced fingering. I want you to do a 1, 2, 4 and connect it, if you can. Can you connect that? That's a little more advanced. You may struggle with that, but do the best you can. 1, 2, 4. If you have to separate it, it's not going to separate very much. If you did a 1, 2, 5 and then had to come up here, that's tricky. But with a 4, you can reach under here and then just make it as connected. They have slurs on it. I would prefer to connect all that together. All that together. And 1, 4, by the way, for the last one, because I come up over 5. See, they're showing you 2 fingerings there. I'm recommending 1, 4. Left hand's broken chords. Here. You're moving around, so during the rest, you're moving. 1, 2, rest. 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 A lot of rest, isn't there? Put the hands together. Make sure the left hand comes up on beat 3. Right there when I play the A. Now, that A in the left hand's melody. I'd like to play that in the right hand. This arrangement isn't allowing me to do that. I can do that. I can cross over because eventually I want to play the melody louder and everything else. Do the best you can. But all of this is melody. So all of that's melody to me. I'd want to bring it all out, so I'd want to connect it. So measure 3. Melody. This is melody. Come down. That's how I think it should go. Not what's written, but that's how I think it should go. Then get rid of the hesitations. It's a nice steady beat. I think lift up, but it's like taking a breath. here between the C here. It's a new phrase, but connect all of this. All of that to me is one phrase. It should all be connected. And then lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Lift. No. Now you lift up and connect all this. So I don't agree with their slurring. The left hand is his wrist. Just connecting the slurs, that's fine. Dynamics to the melody. Moderately soft, whatever you think that is. Keep the left hand in the background. See, now you got to bring the left hand out for these because these are melody. And then this is soft now. You went up to moderately loud. The hand down to soft. Left hand's in the background. So I'm starting at measure 6. Now moderately soft, like you were at the beginning. Come back to moderately loud, soft, slow down. It's very soft. Super duper soft in the left hand. Don't drown out this. When you play that, I still want to hear that. Beautiful if you can control the dynamics and where the melody is. Sometimes in trying to figure out what the melody is, you just have to listen to it. What sounds like melody? Sometimes the publisher helps you out. This publisher is not helping you out at all, so you have to kind of figure it out. Speed was gently, about what I was doing. Some nice slow waltz. Then they want pedal. Well, that just screws it all up, but let's take a look at the pedal. Again, they're just keeping the pedal simple for you. Unfortunately, that usually means pedaling everything, and that's exactly what they're doing. I want to hear the rests. So I'm going to lift with the rests in the left hand. I want to hear the phrasing, so I'm going to lift in the second full measure there. I'm going to lift, both hands come up actually. And I'm not pedaling measures 4 or 5 at all. I don't want to smear that up. So it's starting measure 4. Lift up and on measure 8. Lift up, take a breath. Don't pedal this. Now. Lift up, new phrase. And here I'm going to pedal with each measure, starting at measure 17. And then the hands come up together in the pedal and everything, and everybody's happy and they clap. Ooh, wonderful, wonderful. So watch out on this pedaling. Don't just blindly, if I pedal it the way they're doing it, you get this. If you're not listening to it, that sounds okay. But if you're actually listening to it, what the pedal is doing, the effect it's having it sounds terrible. So, I'd like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics. I'm going to pedal it as I suggested. I'll give us 2 counts because we come in on beat 3. So I'm just going to go ready, go. And then we go. Slowly. Ready and go, and. Two, and. Three, one, two, hold, off.